I am Miss Ginger Montgomery, and I would like to welcome you to English 1. Today we will be studying the parts of the book. The book that we will be looking over is The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. So, we will cover this book from the outside to the inside. The first part of the book is the cover. The cover usually has a very big picture, the title of the book, and the author's name. Okay, now we will discover the spine. The spine usually has also the name of the book, the author's name, and sometimes a very minuscule picture of what was on the front cover. And sometimes, very rarely, they have the publishing company right here at the end. Okay, now we will look over the back cover of the book. The back cover usually has a brief review of what should be inside of the book, and maybe a few reviews. Now on to my favorite part of the inside of The Outsiders. I cracked myself up. It's what we cool people like to call the plot mountain. Okay, so the plot mountain usually looks something like this. Okay, so the first part of the plot mountain would usually be the expedition. And in The Outsiders, I would say that the expedition would probably be when Ponyboy, the main character of The Outsiders, gets attacked by a gang of socks, which are really more like rich people. Okay, so the next one that we will be looking at is the rising action. The rising action is really what sets the story up to the main point. So to me, the rising action is really when Ponyboy would protect one of the Sock's girlfriends, Cherry, at the movie theaters. Okay, so this is probably the most important part of the book, and that would be the climax. The climax is the high point, the part that really turns the story. Okay, so in The Outsiders, the climax would probably be when Johnny, one of Ponyboy's friends, kills a sock, which just so happens to be Cherry's boyfriend. So, the next part that we will be looking at is the falling action. The falling action usually is what carries the story to the end, as I would say. And to me, the falling action would probably be when Johnny and Ponyboy save children from a burning fire. And now, at the end of our story, would be the resolution. And the resolution, to me, would probably be when Daryl, Ponyboy's older brother, finally stopped arguing. Because through the whole story, they had been arguing like a bunch of silly goons. And that was all Plot Mountain. Now, does anyone have any questions for me? And this has all been brought to you by me, Miss Ginger Montgomery. It has been my pleasure teaching you all. Cheerio!